one of the staples of this show here is the fact that wow, this is the problem. We don't like to do this. This guy actually disconnected on the moment that I'm going to bring him on.
Champions were welcome.
Jesus Christ.
You'll definitely be part of the intro. That we know.
Yeah, like come on, man. Like we're trying to bring you on it. Jesus Christ, man. I texted you in advance and everything. You gotta love these guys.
Now we know why they got out to an 0-3 start.
Yeah, just no coordination. Ah,
We have
okay.
a
So
we have another
8:39.
special guest though, right?
Yeah, we got more than one.
Oh yeah!
It should have been an easy win, but I play a little shiesty, and it cost me.
Hi, and welcome to DD Live. I'm your host, Angel Camacho, and here with my esteemed colleague, my other half, my four-time champ, my MVP, my star winner, Jose, the Perra Guerra. How are you, my guy?
How we doing, my boy?
Well, I could be doing better,
You could be doing better. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it seems like you're doing better with that than I ever have, except with the NAS uniform. When the NAS uniform.
Yeah, that changes things.
We're pretty nasty, but I don't know. DD it doesn't work. It
It didn't
worked.
work out. It didn't work out. But well, no, it did. You guys made the playoffs, so
Yeah, but not you guys look good. You
I
guys look like
mean,
a
it's
match
just
made in heaven.
it's just 1 week, bro.
It's
I'm,
just 1 week.
I'm
Well,
going.
it wasn't a
I'm going
full
to
week.
play center now.
It wasn't a full week.
Well, I mean, for us, it was. We went 3-0,
Hmm.
but going back to center now. Catch a couple of tier sixes off
Wait,
guard.
time out. We haven't gone to that yet.
Oh, my bad. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Is it just me or is that field cursed?
Has it never not? No, I mean that's only the second time we played there, no?
I know, and it's 0 for 2.
And I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but very likely scenario where it's over 3.
Shout out to
Like,
Red Zone.
uh, but yeah,
Nobody
man.
gets a football game going out here, man. Wow, this is bad. Rain is bad. It's bad.
I mean, it wasn't as bad as last time. I think we got
Oh
lucky.
yeah, last time was a monsoon. It was
Yeah,
the whole wrestling. Remember, there was like some wrestling, like
yeah.
temporary
Oklahoma
last time.
drills like
Oklahoma
Beaky
drill.
and
Oh yeah, yeah,
Kevin.
yeah.
Yeah, it got weird. It got weird.
It did. It did. This time it was just as weird. It was just as weird. Andres was like, "Yeah, we're gonna play," and then it was like, "No, man, we want to go home." And it
Yeah,
was like
it was
thundering.
just tough
Yeah, come on, man. Nobody wants to, there's a lot of ways to go out, but I don't think anyone wants to go out with a lightning strike.
on a football field. No, we don't get paid to play, so I don't. For those that
Like even
want
when
to
we pay to
play,
go watch the game, even when we go to pay to watch the game, they tell us, "Hey guys, it's thundering. You guys gotta step outside."
go to the grandstand, go get another drink,
Go
But
otro.
nah, man, nah, I don't think. I
I just
mean,
feel like that field.
props.
I feel like that field is cursed.
I mean, listen, it's only been twice.
Okay.
We've had more rainouts at. Is it Colonial? The one by Coral Reef? Yeah, it's Colonial. We've had more rainouts there. I think we've had like a couple good amount.
No, I think one was because of COVID and the other one was because of cops.
No, Colonial, where we normally play.
Oh no, I thought we were talking about like in Casa La
No,
Quinta.
no, no. Chuck Pezzo, whatever. No, that's
Yeah,
ancient times. That's ancient times.
yeah.
Um, but no, I mean at Colonia we've had a good amount of rainouts and like rainouts, like some good. I mean, I'm sure we have the
Yeah,
video of
yeah.
Kevin.
There's gifts of like tents flying away.
Yeah, yeah,
All right. So well, it was trying time. Some teams got their three wins, some teams got their 3 games, some teams only got 2 games.
yep.
Um Panthers included. That was difficult. I had 2 guys yakking in the first game. For automatically minus 500, Mikey Valdez was going to be one of those guys
Lock
yakking.
of the century.
And you'd think, I take these guys out to eat, like to show a little bit of camaraderie and loving and and
That's how they repay you.
we didn't
Who
even
else?
get
Who else?
faded.
Who else was yakking?
Brian.
Oh man,
But I
hey, that's
think
your boy.
Brian was more because of stamina, because he had to run like three routes in a row because Mikey was yakking. Mike, look, before the ball was even snapped, Mikey was already yakking.
That's
We
crazy,
didn't
bro.
even set up a tent.
That's
Mikey was
crazy.
already yakking.
That is honestly crazy work. I mean, listen,
Like I know DD's hard, but there's just like
Aaron,
something like I get put into these situations where like it's just
Aaron, threw up after his game winner against the Giants game too.
but the
He,
game was done.
I mean, but it was only the second game.
But
Granted, I'm definitely
the
not
game
one to
hadn't
talk.
even started. Like no games had started. We were on game zero and yakking on the sideline. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But close games both ways. Two losses for the Panthers. There's a lot of question marks there. Everyone had us at the back end. Everyone still has us at the back end. I think it's
Well,
put up or shut up
I
time.
mean, yes, right. I think the fact that a lot of teams didn't play two games um has something to do with the lack of, at least from my end, just rumors of potential trades. I don't know, obviously in your position, if anything serious has come across your desk, besides,
Oh
you
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah. Oh
a
yeah.
few of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
potential
I got
replacements.
Daleks is on my team. I have at least six captains calling me every day for Daleks.
Yeah, but that's just more of like, hey, Angel, would you take a tier six for Daleks? It's nothing serious. Would you say?
No, there's actually one that trumps all. But I don't want to call my team and try to convince them to try to do it. It's Alex's team. Let's see what week two does, and we go from there, bro. We know how this game plays.
Especially only
I'm
two.
in no rush. I am in no rush. I didn't even sign up to be a quarterback for this season. If my team doesn't believe in me, I'll go be a stud wide receiver or a handoff specialist for somebody else. Or
Hey,
I'll
there's
just
always
trade
a home
everybody.
in Falcons camp. There's always a home.
Brother, listen, I will run through a wall for anybody. I'm not here to prove nothing to nobody.
We've never gotten a chance to play together.
I'm a proven winner. I'm a proven winner. So I don't need to prove nothing to nobody. But that sums up Panthers and Falcons camp because everyone says we never talk about our own teams. I'm ass. 'Cause I
And
couldn't win with
and
two
I'm
guys that were
gassed.
puking. Two guys puking the next game. Like throw a bomb to Dalek scores, and I'm feeling top of the world. All right, we're in this. That's it. It's as simple as that. Slang go to Daleks. I proved it to Daleks. I could do it. Next play, Brandon on everyone's mouth. Scored right back. It didn't freaking matter.
I mean,
It's just that's DD for you. You know, if you're gonna be quarterback, you have to be the guy.
well, I'll tell you what. At least you guys didn't allow 4 points every game.
No, yeah.
There's something to hold your hat on. And I mean, at least on paper, going into week one, you held a Jaguars team that, again, on paper, and I still think on paper, they might have the best talent top to bottom, to 3 points.
There's a lot of drop passes on the Jaguars part in that game. If I'm gonna be honest. Same as us. And a
Hey,
lot
at the
of
end of the
puking.
day, the score is the
And
score, baby.
a lot of puking.
That I believe.
Now,
That I certainly believe.
the surprises. And enough of the grave talk and the disparity between your success and my failure. Let's look at the rest of the league. Let's talk about the rest of the league. Vikings, top of
That
the
was a
table.
surprise.
That's a surprise. Like, and we know that Georgie is Ferrari, but the fact that the Vikings top to bottom 3-0, huh? 6 point
3 and
PD,
0.
6 point
And,
PD.
you know, I want to see it again, right?
Obviously.
They
That's an
played
easy
some good
comment.
teams, though. They played the Ravens going into the season, were a good team.
Yep.
They played the Jaguars on paper, were a good team. And they slacked 4-1. At the end of the day, that's what the score says. I don't care. Oh, we had a drop pass. This it doesn't matter. It's 4-1 on paper. It looks like a blowout. And then a close game against the Oilers, 3-2. So it's not like they played, nobody. But for me, especially that I saw them play and I referee one of the games, man, the 49ers and Jordan really, really surprised me. I
That's what I
was
was
one of
gonna.
the ones that I definitely had on the lower end as
Yeah,
far as
me
going
too, me
into the
too. But
season.
oh man,
I'll tell
there's
you
look,
what,
there's this look, there's this one play, there's this one play. Jordan throws this corner to his brother, and like you could tell his brother's running, and like you could tell just in the body language from his brother, he's looking at me, he's like, oh man, like, and
it's
he makes that, like, you would only do that for your brother. He makes that extra step, makes a one-handed grab. His brother doesn't even know where he's at. He scored, slams it, hits the cone, hits a water bottle, is
yep.
spiking. Jordan comes, hugs. Like that, man, if that isn't a Saturday,
But
throwing touchdowns to your brother,
I told them,
chest
Anthony,
bumps.
is it Anthony? Let me confirm.
What, on the Niners?
Mm-hmm. The rookie, one of the
Yeah, Anthony White.
man, that kid's a problem.
Yeah.
That kid, that kid is a problem. He's definitely, still a little raw.
Jordan did very good. Look, but one of the things about Jordan is that Jordan is very meticulous with his drafting. And I think I could attest to it. He will draft someone even if he doesn't like them, as long as he feels that there's value and that person is, there's merit to the pick.
Well, I'll say this. At the end of the day, Anthony dropped 10 spots from where he was ranked. Whether he was ranked wrong, right, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he did a good job. Getting him at that point was a steal, not only because of where he was compared to where he was ranked, but ultimately, especially after seeing him, on the field, he definitely got a big, big steal with that pick. And I think it's going to definitely pay dividends for that team moving forward. He can very easily slot into that, not necessarily second corner, but middle with very athletic, because it's obviously Jordan, Jerry, Mike, and then him and his brother, Yeah. So, and man, an A2 is A2, man.
Yeah,
He's a dog.
dog,
So
dog, dog, dog.
I after week one, and again, especially that I saw him play, I like that Niners team.
But if you like, Jordan was just on one. This man, like, it wasn't gimmicky. It
Nope.
wasn't, no, it was
It was
standing
Jordan
there,
throwing the
make
ball.
the read, throwing the ball, and it just makes it just that much sexier when he gets on the opposite side of the ball, and then he's a gangster on defense, and he's going up against a tier one, slapping out of their hands, defending the post, defending the corner, coming back on offense, and then throwing the corner to your brother. Like, I'm telling you, like kudos to Jordan, because Jordan had himself a week of weeks. If that is a team, that is definitely a team extremely dangerous. I love the way Jordan drafts. I think that when he's invested, this kid knows ball. He loves football. He's
He's been
extreme.
missed.
He's been
He's been
missed.
missed.
The real
He's been missed.
Jordan has been missed.
I mean, he got a couple seasons
In
there where
love?
he kind of
No,
stuck.
he's been in love, vacations,
No, but he was stuck with Kevin, kind of running the handoff. Then with
life gets in the
me,
way. Life gets in the way, but he's just nasty. Like, he's he's everything we think David is. I just think David has had more luck.
ultimately, right? And he's been more available at the end of the day.
But Jordan is that guy that he's not your traditional quarterback, but he knows football and he can make it happen. He could be your backyard quarterback. He can make it happen. He knows talent. He could put the guys in the right spots. He could call the right play. He gives the calm, and then he could go do it on defense like anybody else can.
I agree wholeheartedly with
And
that.
and not with his mouth shut.
Oh no. He's gonna let you know. He's definitely gonna let you know.
Like, he will talk to his own mother. I believe it. I think he wouldn't. That kid has a foul mouth.
Yeah.
Love him. All right, that's
I mean, listen, another team that I do want to take a little bit of credit for, the Oilers. You know, I was giving not necessarily Tronky, because obviously Tronky knows how I feel about him and whatnot. But Pablito, man, I wasn't really sold on that team, and I think I thought they were going to. I think we picked the Texans to blow them out, and it was quite the opposite. They blew out the Texans 4-1, and they went 2-1 on the day. Like
they
that
lost,
was
and they lost the first game. They could have gone into like a whole entire like spiral, but they didn't. They
And
closed
they
out with the
lost to
Dubs.
the Vikings, a team that went 3-0. They beat the Texans for one, they beat the Ravens for
And
one.
you talk to the Oilers, they feel they got cheated,
Yeah.
and and that's great on them. That tells you going into week two, we got to see another 2-1. We got to see a 3-0. What other
That's why
teams
I was
shocked you? What other teams shocked you off the top of your head?
um I mean, I'm sure he's gonna go on his little rant that he always does because he gets, hurt. And, by hurt, I don't mean physically hurt, but man, the Chargers, I know I wasn't high on them to begin with, and they can say whatever they want to say, specifically, Baby Goat himself. Um, but man, like that team was just so confusing to watch. Yes, they had a lot of drop balls, and it's easy target to kind of blame Dario, but that was just like it was just a weird team to watch, and a team that's pretty damn good, especially on paper.
Yeah, because you
You
got
know,
both Martinez's brothers. You got Byron.
I mean, you have Dario. Again, I still believe in my opinion that I think he drafted wrong. He should have drafted Kukuyo, but neither here nor there. I don't know. But drafting Dario, I think he could have traded back and now getting your brother, I think in the top 10 or whatever he got him. But they have a good tier six in Sergio. Laveris is a good corner. Byron is a good player. Like they have good players. I just don't know if I see them putting it together because it's like a weird team. Again, it was just so weird to watch them play and like almost like have I don't know. They just it was just like a ugly like it was weird, man. It was weird. It honestly was very disappointing. Besides them,
Disappointing. Devin. I had such high stock, and I just saw Devin and Georgie just fighting the whole entire time, screaming at each other and berating each other the whole entire time.
I mean, from when we played them, it was mostly directed towards Justin. I think he's someone that has a big future in this game. I think just right now he's a little raw. He might have had his ego inflated a little bit by kind of playing maybe potentially in lower divisions. He definitely has a lot to learn still. But man, the kid makes plays. He's just obviously very disappointing when you see someone make a play of a certain caliber and then, kind of shit the bed elsewhere. And especially like in like fundamentally sound plays. So and then the Lions. I mean, I think the Lions granted, the Dolphins, Joan was hurt, so neither here nor there. The Ravens, yes, very disappointing, but I wasn't too high on that team to begin with. But the Lions, man, for me, the Lions were somebody that I think we all agreed that really kind of got lucky and got a very a very I would say top half of the league quarterback and someone that is mobile, can make plays running, and can make plays defensively. And them losing those first two games, I'm sure Willie's gonna have 1,000 excuses. At the end of the day, you lost two games, and that's what the record shows. So
And one of them was
disappointed to
to
see that.
Nico with open rotation.
I mean, man, Nico's just a weird guy to play. His offense.
Yeah, but you can't be that loud and be that wrong at the same time, because you can't be calling out Nico all week and lose to him. Listen, I have this one thing. You could be as loud as you want. You could be as obnoxious as you want. You know why everyone respected Sabina?
Because he backed it up, man. And if he did it, he'd be the first person to say, "Give it
He
to me."
he'd tell you he was gonna make you a Pokemon, and I go, I'm gonna make you. I'm a Pokemon master. I'm gonna collect you. I want to catch them
Yep,
all. But he show up and do it.
yep,
You
100%.
can't be that loud and be wrong. It just can't happen. It can't. It can't. If you're gonna be like, like I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, you gotta back it up, Bobby.
Yeah,
0-2?
I agree with that.
You were talking 3-0.
I agree with that. Especially when you're beating your chest the way you're beating it, right? Like when you're saying, "We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that," and then you come out and pretty much do the opposite. Again, man, that's another team that I feel like it's the constant theme on paper, but we're already we'll give them a slight pass because they only played two games, but 0-2 is 0-2.
Any overrated teams? You think the Eagles 2-0 are overrated? Is that success sustainable?
I'll say this from especially based off like the last few seasons. Even when Ant is winning, he's not scoring four. The fact that they scored four both games is good to see. They beat a Chargers team that's disappointing 4-3, and then they beat a Bucks team.
Because every time I looked at the field, like Peppers and Ant were ready to fight somebody.
I just think that's not necessarily par for the course, but I just feel like it's just they're dynamic.
I love it.
And Peppers is a little toxic. Don't.
Think so? Pimienta is toxic?
Yeah, it's a little spicy. It's within the name. That's
I
for
haven't
sure.
had him in a season. Like he's very
I
chill vibe
haven't.
for like attorney.
Again, I think he's one of those guys that kind of really comes into his own when he's with his boys, right? When he's able to, I guess, be himself or express himself. Not saying that he's not like that in other teams, but definitely on a team led by he has Boo. They have familiarity with Mali. They definitely have the cohesion to where, they're a little I would say, he's more entitled or more willing to, kind of puff out his chest if it needs to and speak his mind.
Steelers, Packers, Texans. Rate them.
Ooh, man, that's tough. I'm gonna go best quarterback, Beaky first. I'm gonna go Steelers second. I'm gonna go Texans last. Baca hasn't had the greatest of showings as a quarterback in DD.
Wait,
I like
wait.
Texans.
But Baca's lost deep in the playoffs to David, no?
Um, when was the last time Baca played the season?
It was wasn't he with Hyman? Well, he had Carlos and Hyman. He lost deep in the playoffs to Mikey and David. Wow, so yeah, that was years ago. Okay. Yeah, keep going with your
And I think that might have been that he come in for like Eddie or something like that.
Could have been.
Oh, I know one season he came in for Eddie.
Could have
That they beat us in the playoffs.
been. I'm
When I
talking
was
about like
with.
Doral Meadows when it was like I was
Well,
banned.
yes. I remember that. I remember that team. You got
We played
they
at
lost
Tropical.
overtime.
Played at Tropical during the season.
You're right.
Yeah.
But what I feel like that's the last time back I played in a season.
Good memory.
I mean, man, that's a good team. Like I said, I picked them, to beat the Oilers. A lot of size, a lot of IQ, right? But out of those three, you're giving me David, who's the GOAT, Beaky, who's done it all.
But with these rosters right now, like which teams are you taking this season?
Well, I mean,
Because
just
the Steelers are 2-1, the Packers are 1-1, and the Texans went 1-1. They still got a one game to go.
I like the build of the Packers the best.
I love the build of the Packers of all three. I can't
Um,
believe they went 1-1. Every time
yeah.
I looked over, I just felt like there was like
Well, they were missing Kevin. That's a big piece. The Steelers were 2-0 going into our game. We beat them in what I would say pretty convincing fashion, right? It was a pretty quick game. It was 4-2, but it was a pretty quick game. They're missing Chris Z now.
because he tweaked the knee.
I believe he had to clear it out this week, anyways. Um, obviously the Packers are missing Jonathan 2 weeks, although I could probably see him getting traded at some point. Especially if they're like, kind of fighting for their lives going into week 5. I would anticipate him being traded. And yeah, I mean, I think the builds, yes, I like the Packers the most. I would probably take the Texans over the Steelers because at the end of the day, they have the size and they have the speed to kind of beat. I mean, the Steelers are maybe a slightly taller version aggregate wise than the Oilers, you know. But I'm gonna take the better quarterback, so I'm gonna take David and then ultimately Baca. That's how I would rate those three.
So Biggie David Baca.
Yeah.
Packers, Steelers, Texans. Okay. We'll look back on this.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
Worst team. Worst teams. Who are you most disappointed in?
Man. I I honestly got to say the Texans. I wasn't expecting them to only put up. Well, they only played 2 games, so never mind. I take that back. I would say the Jaguars for certain, because they won a game that even
Yeah, we're
scored four,
we're higher than them. We're higher than them.
and I was very high on them. I mean, obviously the Ravens, you know, MVP, well, not MVP, but MVP maker finally gets a star, gets the quarterback, gets, in my opinion, probably a second better option than he had last season in Phil. And just, I know Johan, was sick, wasn't feeling too well, but definitely going off of week one, I'm definitely disappointed.
All right.
What about you?
Um, I'll be honest with you. I really thought Panthers would have done better.
I was gonna say I don't want to hear you.
All right. 'Cause I really thought we'd come out like a lot better. Jaguars also had them high. Like I had them going 2-1, and their loss was going to be to us. So essentially, what they should have gone undefeated. Like Kukuyo, Kurt, Elvis, like that.
Jake,
The, come on, man. And then you got Stritz, ultra conservative. Then you got Jeremy at the back end, ultra diehard.
like it's that is a damn good roster, bro.
I don't know. That's a DD team. That's a
That's a
DD team. And then I
that is
talked about it in the last,
easily
and I
a
talked about it in
top.
the last episode. And on my pick'ems, I had them like they were going to win it. Like so. Yes, I would put
That
the
is a top B team at Worlds. That base, that's a really good B team at Worlds.
D or B.
B.
B? No, man. B's like changed a lot in Worlds, bro.
I
There's
know,
a lot
I
of
know, because they added
sandbaggers.
that.
There's a lot of yeah, because yeah.
Granted,
Well,
but
maybe
but
one of them.
Truby, like Truby, like
Oh yeah, like going to like an Orlando, like an Orlando major. Yeah, that's a B team. That'll
you know,
be like your goat watches.
yeah. I mean, bro, Kukuyo, Kurt, Chink, Elvis.
That'll be your goat watches. Yeah,
Like
that's
that.
who you would face.
That is a
That's who you would
great.
face in a Weekend Warriors B. And like that team should beat that 100%.
At least fundamentally, just off the core, that team is a pretty damn good B team in my opinion.
I expected a lot more from the Ravens, but granted, that's that. So pretty much it. And then Packers missing Kevin. Like I really think I really have a lot of stock in what Beaky and Kevin are going to be able to do
And
there.
everyone, including myself, always gives Kevin a bunch of crap. But at the end of the day, he's very,
Because he welcomes it.
yeah.
He
Granted,
welcomes it.
he also
It's part of his character. It's part
like
of his
earns for
persona.
some of it as well. Yeah, for sure. But at the end of the day, man, he is like DD through and through, and he is a great asset to any DD team, unless he's trying to trade.
No, yeah. Once he's unhappy, you're
Right.
done. Once he's unhappy, you are out of there. So one of the main things here that DD Live brings to the people is that if you're a winner, we
Don't
care
get
about
screen time, baby.
you're gonna get that screen time. We care about your voice, we care about your opinion, because if you win, you know what you're doing.
You hold weight.
So without further ado,
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Tsh, da, 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 da. Di, da, di, di, da, di, di, da, 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 da. Di, da, di, li, da, di, li, di, da. Di, da, di, li, di, da, di, li, 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 da, di, da, di, di, da, di, di, da.
last season star winner, and he still gets it
What
wrong.
are you doing, bro?
My God, like you gotta like look.
Fix the screen,
This
guy.
is the reason why, like you guys.
Yeah, my screen is good.
Now it's good. Now whatever you did there,
Hey,
now you fixed
good
it.
things come to those who wait. People.
Yeah. Yeah. We've been waiting. All right. I'm gonna pass you the bill. And Lazo does with the editing. So hey, talk to us. Hey, look. Hey, you know what? Cheers, my boy. Congratulations on getting a
Cheers.
star. Welcome to the
Hey.
club. We appreciate
Hey,
you.
Oh, you should be drinking. You should be drinking out of that. You can make it work. No,
that was
no,
a.
never mind. If you're
Hey,
not ready,
I was
Hey,
about to.
yeah, he was about to. He
I
was
was
about to.
about to.
A mistake was about to happen in real time. So talk to us. Hey, AJ, look, one of the staples of this show is the fact that we bring last season's winner on and we allow him to have his moment so he could relish on talking about what it was to win a DD star. So walk through us last season from picking your team, all the accolades you had to go through, and like actually getting that dub, what it meant to you. Just put it into. I know it's very difficult, but put it into words for us.
First of all, I should have been a captain since I signed. Well, no, it was
you
quarterback
you
captain.
gotta and you gotta prove yourself. The first season,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
you
you're
had
right.
all the talent. You had all the
You're right.
talent,
You're right.
but
But
these is a different animal.
you're right. You're right. Pero I am the animal in DD. As far as if there was like a receiver rating since I joined, I have to be at least top five.
Well,
At least.
in the
Like
end,
in the grade rating, you know how they do the efficiency, how many
Pro
catches per
football.
touchdown, and I am superior.
well, you're the
No,
MVP maker for a reason.
Wow.
Fredo, Bolty was trash, MVP. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop
I
it
mean,
And
right
you made Joe
now.
and
Johan
you
was in the
made a
running.
winner, and you made a Johan a winner and an MVP finalist.
And if it wasn't for Johan missing that week,
100%. 100%.
no, my record, like the Bengals or Fredo, and then Bolty, my first two seasons, I had like 4 losses in 2 seasons. Like 5 losses in 2 seasons.
Yeah, that Bengals team was pretty
We
damn good.
weren't. We had Tony Trujillo and we were top heavy. It was me and Julio G before the injury. Pero every team that I'm in says everybody says that I don't have a defense because I'm a little guy, and obviously you look at me as like who's gonna call the defense, but I know football just as much as anybody else.
But tell us, last season, what was the turning point where you felt you had the winning, like that you knew that you had the winners?
The second I drafted them, the second I had
Bro,
everybody on my team, and Alex G was the slowest person on my team.
bro, mute this
That's
guy.
it. Bro,
Mute this guy, bro. No,
Okay.
you did it, bro. You're cap.
bro. I'm serious.
No,
I'm
you
serious.
could have believed it. Like I'm guarantee you, if you go ask Al right now, he's betting everything on the Falcons. But
I wrote in the
Hey,
chat,
I
guys.
saw Al at the guitar last weekend. I wouldn't trust that man gambling.
I wrote in the chat. I said, guys, this team right here is gonna win a star for
uh,
sure.
everyone says at
Remember,
the beginning of every
in
season.
DD,
All
yeah,
right,
but
all right,
in
all right.
DD,
Okay, so
speed
fast forward. All
kills.
right, so fast forward. You already know that. And so you won the star. Congratulations, MVP maker. You get it into this season. All right, so you already know that. We can't even tap nothing into that. So you're into this season. You draft this team. How do you feel?
I feel the same. I'm probably gonna win again. Has there ever been two back to backs? Has there ever been a back to back?
A back to back? I don't think there's been a back to back.
No.
There's back
Only
to back only in
back
tournaments.
and best show.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Who was the last receiver to win as a DD captain other
Eh,
than me?
AJ for sure. Al.
Al.
Al did it with the Eagles.
But
And
that was before me. That was like 3 seasons before, 4 seasons before me.
No,
that was
no,
the season I think right before you.
right. The season right before you.
Mine was season 15. Was it?
You weren't a captain?
No. No.
And who was your receiver? It was AJ, right?
AJ.
Yeah, and
AJ.
AJ won
Oh, the
it.
other AJ, Choose
Yeah.
Delhi.
Yeah.
Yeah. True Daily.
Choose
True.
Delhi.
True.
Choose Delhi is
All right,
good. I feel
so
like I'm for sure the best AJ in DD history. But okay, go ahead.
what's the outlook for this season with your team?
Um,
0-3 for week one.
yeah. Bueno, Johan was sick, super sick.
Is
Yep.
he still sick?
He might be a little sick.
This rain ain't helping, that's for sure.
No, for sure not. He might be a little sick, but Who knows? Let's see. I definitely see a 3-0 this week because 0-3 gotta match it up with a 3-0 for sure, no doubt.
Okay.
And I mean, that's my mentality. I've never gone into a game thinking, "Oh my God, these guys!" Like, I've never seen anybody, and I think, "Oh my God, how am I gonna cover this person?" Please,
No.
they should think of me like that, and they don't.
Okay. Okay. So let's get your 30 seconds here of fame. So AJ, so you get to give us your bold prediction for
Whatever you want. It's 30 seconds, no
so
interruptions.
give us your bold prediction for the week.
For this week,
Yeah.
well, my team for sure is going 3-0, but that's not bold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, that's
Okay.
not too bold.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I like the Falcons. I like your team, Perrita.
Okay.
I'm
I
going
do
back
like
to
your
receiver
team,
though. I'm going
huh?
back to receiver.
So
I'm going
so
back
so
to
your
receiver.
so what's your bold prediction?
I like the Falcons to go 3-0.
Okay. So Falcons and Ravens go 3-0. It's a bird week.
I like that. It is a bird.
Don't do it. Oh, this man wants to be a GIF, bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. 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 Now,
a
now,
GIF or a
AJ,
GIF.
AJ, listen.
Hey man, I'm an immigrant.
All winners get this treatment. You get 30 seconds uninterrupted. The floor is yours.
Bueno, I am by far the most underrated player in DD. I'll just leave it at. Even though I'm still a captain, I'm a captain, but I know I'm still underlooked because I'm a little guy. I'm a little captain. Anybody who's my size can usually throw the ball, like David. Like the little guys are diverse. They can throw the ball, catch the ball. I can only catch the ball. I can't throw the ball, but I'm still that guy.
Hey, you can throw the ball to me. Just saying.
Hey, remember that one? Remember that one?
All right, AJ. We appreciate you, my guy. Thank you for coming on. We expect you to do great and big things
Yep.
For
for
sure.
Raven Nation. Ernie's
Of
expecting
course.
it better than what they did week one against the Bills.
Hey,
Later, my guy. Thanks for
hey,
coming
Poor
on.
Ernie, bro.
not an angel.
Wow. Okay, so now moving from one character to the next, we're bringing on.
Oh man. Let me sit back.
Take a deep breath.
Wow, those trophies look good. Yo, soon you're gonna run out of fingers. You gotta start sending them to Perra's room.
No, yeah, no, I'm gonna start making rings for myself just so I could be like Tom Brady.
Yo, that's crazy.
We're out here. No, we gotta flex those muscles. We have to bring you on. We have to bring you on. You're a man that is extremely divisive to the culture, to the league. You make everybody upset. You make the blood boil, and so we want your take. We want your take. We really want to bring you in to talk. We just had a guest on the show. It kind of made it a little spicy. I know you're gonna make it spicier for us.
What did
So
you have?
we had AJ on.
Oh, great. Wow, tough week.
Yeah, he had the other Joe on. They're in dire straits over there. So now, explain
What's
to
up?
us, Joan.
Yeah.
Dolphins camp. What's going on?
I think it's in shambles. I think they're hoping I can magically get healthy.
Pull
And
Roger.
and I text them and tell them, "Hey, guys, I'm just kidding. I'm healthy. I'm good. I'll be there Saturday." I think that's what Lewis is doing. Lewis doesn't want to come to the realization that, hey, you got to replace me, dude. Literally every day he sends a text in a group chat with me and Enzo saying,
Hey, you
"Yo, you're
good?
good, right? You're good for Saturday or what?" But no, Dolphins are in trouble. I think they're gonna get screwed with whoever they replace, whether it's a better player better than me or not better than me. There really isn't quarterbacks out there. At least for DD that are gonna be able to do at least what I can do with that roster. It's whoever gets thrown out there is gonna be in the Wolves. Lewis not 100%. Didn't look 100%. Week one.
Enzo's
Um,
definitely
and
didn't.
yeah, Enzo's and Enzo didn't. What he was expecting was, which is what he told me. He's like, "Yo, I figured you would just carry us, and I didn't have to be in shape." And now they're in trouble because Enzo's the two there. The bottom tiers held their own. Dolan and Pepito are good bottom tiers.
Yeah.
I think that's something. I think the problem of that team is Enzo and Ryan. I think they are a lot worse than everyone else's tier 2 and 3 or 3 and 4.
Because you'd compensate for it.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah, but at 2, like everyone told, like
So
everyone.
this is first time I'm not a captain. I was super eager because it's the healthiest I've ever been going into the season, and that's what I think was my downfall. The week before, I was doing sprints with Ace, and he was like, "What the hell's going on here?" He was like, "I'm like, bro, I don't know. My knees feel great." Like I started playing basketball. I was playing basketball every day. I started playing pickleball, and I don't play doubles. I play singles, which is literally like tennis condensed. It's a different sport. It's not this doubles that these guys play that are just like next to the net. Like it's a real sport. So I was leaving the park playing against these with the new generation called Sweats, and I was killing everybody. I left the park, and Luis Fernandez calls me. This is how I got hurt. Luis Fernandez calls me and tells me,
Every
"Yo, what are you
story
doing?"
starts with Luis Fernandez.
Bro, he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm leaving the pickleball park or whatever." He's like, "Bro, I played high school tennis. I'm fucking nasty." I said, "Bro, I'm not doing this. I just left. I'm tired." He's like, "Turn around right now. I'll play you." I'm pretty sure he said we'll play for money, but he knows I don't gamble like that. So I'm like, "Bro, I'm not turning around." He made
But
me
I know
turn
he would
around.
say like he's a gambler.
Yeah. So he made me turn
Gambler.
around, and I went back to the park. And I don't even want to see the score because he's gonna watch this. Uh,
Say it. You might
but
as well.
bro, it was 11-2. Cooked them, and I don't know at that point something like I felt like a not an
Wait,
injury.
wait,
But my
wait.
knee
Come on,
was
come on.
like,
I want you to be assertive here. Who cooked who?
there's no way you need me to answer that.
No, I need you to say it
Yo, I don't
verbatim.
lose individual one-on-one
I gotta
sports.
make I
Like,
gotta make a video out of this.
yeah,
Who
no,
beat
I
who?
cooked them, bro. I cooked them. I cooked
I
them. He
cooked
got there
him.
with his paddle, like his little zipper. Like, bro,
Did he
cooked
have
them.
his initials
Matching
on the
outfit
paddle?
for
I'm
sure.
pretty sure that had the
Did he
little
have his
leather around
initials on the back?
the leather. But he's not bad. He's not bad. He's actually pretty good. But
11-2 good.
nah, I cooked. So then, bro, the next day, I woke up and my knee was super swollen. I said, "Oh, this is normal."
Welcome to your 30s.
Yeah, I did too much. I had played that same day. I had played like 4. Then I ran with Ace at night here at my house on one of those like speed treadmills.
Were you running away from him or running with him?
Bro, that guy. Still can't believe I let him in my house. But yo, so the next day I got an MRI. MRI showed that my meniscus seemed torn. The guy that read it was like, "Look, it's torn, but it looks like it's been torn. Like it doesn't look like it was." And I was like, "Yeah, I didn't injure myself. I just woke up my knee." But he's like, "No, you definitely have a torn meniscus." So I got a second. I did a second follow up with VJack, and he was like, "Yo, you didn't tear at that moment. You've had it torn forever, but the overuse, really." And then so I said, "You know what, bro? I'll be fine. I'll show up to DD if I can get ball first. Maybe I can win the game, bro." And we didn't get ball first. We started on defense, but we gotta stop. And we gotta stop because I pulled the flag. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Oh, you were referee. You were
Yeah, I was roughing you guys.
Bro, when I threw the first pass, it was like a slant or a dart. My knee just like did like a shock to my brain, and I couldn't even stand. I was there. I wanted to cry. I was in pain, just standing there. And I looked at Enzo, and Enzo, I was like, I can't. And because if not, I would have just stood there. Like I could have just stood there and played offense for them and let them score on defense for the other 2 games. But bro, I was in, couldn't do it. So that's that. Turn the page. Dolphins suck. I thought Gary would have been an easy approval with DDPA. I don't understand. He's never been a captain.
Look, he did that on purpose.
Me.
He did that on purpose.
Hey, you're not gonna blindside me now. We're feeling bad for you for a second, but you're not gonna attack me like immediately. Okay? Now, that's not the way that it worked. And if you want me to divulge what happened, I'll tell you what happened. Louis Ituri proposed another quarterback. We all voted. We all said yes. We presented it to him. We presented it to Andres. Now, and this is the point of contention that I have with Andres, that with Willie, all Willie wrote me back was like, okay, bet. Like, what's okay, bet? Like, does that mean yes? That means no. Like, and then Andres, oh, you didn't send me when he agreed. I'm like, Andres, he only wrote back, okay, bet. Like, I know I'm like, I don't know what that, I know I'm white tea, but I just feel like there's gonna have to be something more assertive than that. So whatever. So on this one, I get Louis Ituri gave me the okay bet by writing back okay. So then I said it to Andres. Lo and behold, like the next day, I'm like, no, there's no this quarterback. We're gonna propose somebody else. And then that's where the DP was like, whoa, wait, come on. We already voted for someone. Now they bring someone else, and then that's where they said no for that guy. Because they didn't want to vote for him based on the where you got picked. Instead, they want to go like for like, which is what they've been adamant about from the very beginning, the DPA in general. So that is what happened. So your boy got the benefit of the
That's
doubt.
not my boy. My captain. My captain.
Your captain got the benefit of a doubt of putting someone through, getting it approved.
But that's it. That should have been done. So did you guys?
And then getting buyer's remorse. And
That's
then
his
the
fault.
commissioner of the league saying, oh, you know what? I know better. And guess what? Commissioner Gordon, has he paid? Is he in the league? No, he has not been in the league.
All right. I don't know any about that. All I know is
No,
whatever
man,
gets said.
me cogiate saying the DDP wouldn't approve. No.
But
Gary, for you,
that's an easy
there was
yes.
there was a split vote in the DDP.
Yeah, no, I'm saying yeah. But whoever voted no is wrong. Whether it was you, it's okay. It's okay. It's easy to look at me hurt and be like, dude, that guy's black, big, fast, nasty, and say it's an easy no. But then when you look at DD and see the fact that I've always been a tier 1, he's always been a tier 2, I've played against him, I've actually had matchups where I allowed him to play, like the history of DD, which a lot of you in the DDPA would know, that like the free Gary, that was thanks to me because no one let Gary play the week. Remember free Gary that was going around that season? Gary was supposed to miss. I was the only captain that let him play. And he had a captain, he had Andy Fuentes. And I beat them 4-0. And I had Kevin Nunez.
I will be completely honest with you. I think the issue with wanting to allow Gary, the problem is that the value that he has, that now someone else could get traded. They bring in an ace type quarterback and he could throw to 2 studs in Ituri.
Yeah, but that's not up to the DDPA to discuss the team's future. I agree with you. Could the team end up being better? Bill?
I think you got to go like for like now where the person got drafted. And I feel, in certain sense, like as a quarterback, there's no way that you're going to put Gary and you on the same spectrum, and especially not in DD, like that, like different. And even on the defensive side, good, bad, or ugly, you still always let in flag pulls.
Yeah, and Gary does nothing on defense. If people think, oh no, don't accept it because Gary's gonna give you more on defense, he may not even give you anything. Like Gary doesn't like to get hurt, which I understand. People are getting older. Like he won't try. He'll just sit back. If it comes to him, it comes. If it doesn't, he'll like it's. But regardless, that past the league voted. Look, and the good thing about the I think that rule is the fact that if it's a tight vote, how you say, it should go up to the league because you guys are in place to protect the league.
Correct.
So if it's a tight vote, if it's a 4-0, like Willie's situation is different from mine. Willie
that was unanimous. That was unanimous. Yeah, that was unanimous.
He can complain all he wants.
This one was the first broken vote.
Yeah, and that's okay. So that's why it goes up to the league, and the league felt that it was fair, and that's it. And we move forward. The problem was then Lewis. So Gary got approved, right? Because the league. Right. But then Lewis, I guess Gary thought DD was free, and Lewis said, "Hey, you got to pay Andres," and that's when Gary said, "Oh, I think I'm gonna." And bro, I'm just talking from what I've heard. He was then because he was in. He was then said, "Damn, I didn't know, bro. I may miss a couple weeks." And Lewis was like, "Bro,
well, no, yeah, that's the thing. Like this Saturday is his birthday. He's having a whole entire birthday at his
bro." The schedule got sent to him way before. He was good. He was good. Then he wasn't good. Regardless, but that's not, bro. It's everyone's bro. No one can count anyone's pockets. Like if he doesn't want to pay, he doesn't want to pay. He doesn't want to play. Like that's But that's where I think the issue became. I thought he was just gonna play the DD for free, and he was like, "I'm down," and then he was like, "No, it's not." Not DD, nothing free in DD. So
isn't that what happened with Josh when he replaced me in the tournament?
Yeah, it's literally exactly the same thing. So
no way.
No, it has nothing to do with Gary.
No. Josh and Decarao.
Oh no.
One of that's a different story.
Yeah, you
Nah,
can't compare Josh to
Josh
Gary.
has played
My
enough
bad,
to
Gary.
know.
My bad. I take that back. I take that back.
Josh has to know that you have to pay. Gary gets brought in
But this is where I'll give you
I don't
some
know,
tea
bro,
here.
because Gary has really nice cleats all the time.
Bro, shoes, cleats, haircuts, fits, everything.
Earrings.
But let me tell you where I think the league hurts. This is where the league hurts a lot. Is
You're
the
about to
fact
say
that
DDPA.
no, the league. The DDPA got split. That's a fair, got split. The league showed that you guys were not in the majority this time in that vote, right? Because you guys are just 5 members of the league.
But the facts state that we were right because the guy didn't pay and get in the league.
Yeah, you're right about that. But I will tell you, there was some names on that no list. It was a majority because we had like 40 some say yes and like 9 say no. Or
Oh,
10,
that's what we
12.
want to talk about. Because
Yeah.
like no, you felt
There
that
was
some,
a-
you
there was
you
a-
felt some of them were targeted, that they were targeted votes against you to suppress you.
No, not against me. This is what it was. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was.
Because
There's
according
there's
because you
a
told me
couple
there were
people
names.
there that are soft and not it's soft in general, right? They're built soft and they want the easy way out. They want to play the Dolphins with not a better player, not a close enough player that can give
Names.
them a chance to win.
Names.
So those are like the Strits, the Daleks, and again, it's probably the Adrians. I love those guys. They all play on Cuba, like, but that's the truth. Like they voted no just to not have a team get back to being okay or back to contending, right? Then you have the haters that text me every season like Sxii begging for me to draft them or begging for me to be on my team. Bro, that guy last tournament, you know what he did? He texted me when I was on the clock. Bro, we finally gonna get together. Please pick me. I picked someone else, and then he deleted the message on unsent. He unsent. But what he doesn't know is that when you unsend a message, it just stays as I haven't texted him before. So in iMessage, it just stayed as unsent. So I just have one message from Sxii saying unsent from that as soon as I didn't draft him. He voted no. Yeah, he's always begging for me to play. Like, Peaky's another one. Come on, man. Peaky, what did he do this season? He decided to say that I fleeced the league because he has seen me. I've been playing sports. I've been healthy. Like, he's like, bro, you 100% are a captain. How are you going to fleece it? And then he voted no for Gary. So how does that make any sense? If he's a player of the league and he thinks I should have been a captain, then Gary should have been an easy approval because Gary's not a captain. But bro, it is what it is. Now I get to.
We only got so much airtime, bro. Relax.
Wow, like wow.
Actually, I have a call later.
The freaking this guy just went.
Yo, we gotta get DD Light back, dude. The week one episode was. No, it's not up to the standard. Exactly, like bro.
We've been back. We've been back, man. Wow, everyone wants to be what we are. Get out of here.
Absolutely.
Wow. Yo, that is crazy. I like you. Wow.
I expected more from some of those guys.
You were really upset. You were really upset. I
just couldn't believe how I brought also those guys to stand like some higher standards. The Peakies, like even the Adrians, those were competitors.
I think when you look back, when you look back on today's show and you'll see the beginning of it, like we were talking about that. Like if you're one of the biggest things that I was very adamant about is that if you can't be that loud and be wrong. Like
don't hide.
You can't be that arrogant, and you can't be that like from a business point, I could come on, like it speaks for itself, and I could talk the talk and I walk the walk, but you can't. But then, like, if you see me in a business deal and I'm soft and I'm caving and I'm not closing and I'm just acquiescing, like if you're gonna say like I'm this, I've been that, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, rah rah rah, and then like you show up 0-2, you show up 0-3, you show up mediocre, you try to block trades, you try to be like political, then like, are you really that guy? Or you were good at a bad school?
Nico? Or is that what you were taking a shot at me? Oh,
no, I mean academically.
Academically. Okay, that makes sense.
No, Nico, no, I don't win nothing without Nico. like without like.
Or Nico doesn't win nothing without you.
Nah. I'm
gonna get a text from Nico saying,
no. I love that kid way too much. I wouldn't even entertain that kind of conversation.
He's the best.
No, listen to me. We don't win that Listen,
I know this.
We win that Olympic title because you kept him off of Cuba. Because that kid played full blown
Yo, Nico had
stupid
three
Radiohead.
touchdowns that game.
Radiohead, like everyone's like, oh, like what? Why are you gonna put Nico to play an Olympic if there's no throwback and
That
there's
was the smartest
I'm-
GM move you did.
and
That's
I'm
the only
like,
reason you guys won.
you understand how mad he is at these people? He will give us everything that we need. He was in the huddle telling Fredo, and Fredo just being like puppeteer, like Nico, like being radio. Come on, man. It was game over before it started. Like, listen, let's be real. When have you ever thrown 4 picks in a game? Come on, stop it. Stop it.
It was two, but yeah.
No, I felt like it was 4.
No, it was two. Willie Washington and Chris D.
But you see, that's how big the dub felt for me. Yeah,
But and still, we lost by a touchdown, and Nico scored 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
2 rushing.
Yeah.
Like,
you guys did a tremendo second half push.
Yeah.
That second, because the first
But no,
half,
we couldn't contain Nico in the backfield.
I think we were up 14-0 the first half, if I'm not mistaken. And you guys did like a 2 touchdown flip in the second half.
Yeah.
But like, we don't win without Nico. And like and listen, I've never.
All right, let's move on. Too much about Nico. He's not even here this week. 0-3 for
No,
his team.
his team might go undefeated this week.
You trying to bait me into talking trash about Nico, but no, who's gonna be the QB for the Bengals?
Hey, Roger, dog.
No, I think Roger's beat up too, no?
No, they put
Yo,
up.
I will tell you something. I love Roger. I have never been so uncomfortable in a chat for these last weeks. Everyone sending their prayers. I've been tagged with Roger easily 80 times this past week, being compared to Roger. By saying, bro, Joanne and Roger got to come back. Joanne and Roger get healthy. Every time I didn't respond to anybody. I didn't say thank you to anyone.
Mind you,
I did not
mind
give it
you.
to anyone.
Rogers apparently playing quarterback this week.
No way, bro. I mean,
There's no.
I just don't want him to get hurt.
Listen,
I mean, if he's hurt.
Listen. As of Tuesday, September 9th, the time is 9:09 p.m. There is no replacement for Roger Tomas on the slate for the DDPA. This is game week.
I'm telling you, there won't be one submitted either.
Wow.
Like,
I mean, Roger's gonna get what he wants. He gets a free week. No pressure. You know that everyone he should go.
play the first drive. Play the first drive of every game, and then he gets out, and they can't do nothing to him. They get free.
I was kind of hoping Ernie would get back there. And
what do you mean
see
they
Ernie
can't
throw
do
a ball?
anything? Nico's missing. They gotta go 5 hard.
They gotta go 5 hard.
Yeah.
So what, they're gonna play 4 hard on defense?
I wouldn't want Roger playing because if he's hurt. But
No, they got.
bro.
They got.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
They got to replace. Yeah, Nico's out. They got to replace him.
No. But Nico's out 1 week. Nah, he's not dropping.
No, this week because of the tournament. He's
So what are they gonna pick up another tier 6? Great.
Yeah, like Nico's like, hey guys, I did it with the Niners. 0-3, just 0-3. 0-3. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Hey, I'll figure it out. That's bad. Okay. So
you got anything else for me?
Yeah, asking you, how do you feel the state of the league in this season? Now that you're on the way out.
I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. I'm fully out.
Do you feel that Southridge is cursed?
No, I like the Southridge field. I feel like we're kind of like it's enclosed in, kind of like the Ron Eman. Even though I got hurt, Ron Eman. I like the privacy of when we have these parks that it doesn't feel like we have crowds or people walking by. I like Southridge. I like that it's grass. I like the grass there. Okay. Now the league always hurts whenever we have a 3-week break. So I feel like we're on one of those like this show. As soon as it drops, I'll get it back in, like back rolling. Today I tried to throw in some trolls to get the chat going.
Not the same on a 3-week break.
It's not the same. The 3-week break hurts the league. But it is what it is. That's part of scheduling and what the parks give us. But I think once this week happens and trades start to flow, the league will get back to being popping. There's a lot of I've had like 3 teams reach out to me these couple weeks for trades. Like big names being moved. But it's always hard to make a trade in DD when it's multiple teams or multiple players. Yeah.
Biggest disappointment. Biggest
disappointment so far. Has to be Johan and AJ. Obviously, maybe you guys talked about it already, but those guys just came from a ship. Like they looked unstoppable,
and they're sinking one right now.
Like that was crazy. The fact and that team was good. I looked at the team; it was built very similar to their their championship run.
And
And
had upgrades with Philip.
yeah, with Philip. And Philip's a good player. So biggest disappointment's gotta be I'm gonna give it to Johan, not AJ. Because that team's gonna run through Johan, not AJ. A lot of the times is Johan throwing to the lower tiers or the middle tiers. So that would be my biggest disappointment. I thought they were gonna do better, and my biggest surprise got to be Jordan
We talked about him.
leading the league in passing TDs. That's impressive, bro. It's hard to throw touchdown, bro. Even the Tronkies, like
Well, Nico,
they
time out. Nico, we know Nico's never gonna throw because he wants to run and do.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's right. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It's so hard to throw. Like you throw a lot of touchdowns. Like Devin throws a lot of touchdowns. I throw a lot of touchdowns. Nico struggles throwing like stat wise, not because he can't, but because he runs a lot. So the fact that Jordan threw 11 touchdowns, obviously 4 of those were against us. I couldn't even move. I was just standing there. But he still picked us apart. Like he threw against Lewis. He threw against Enzo. Like I didn't watch his other games, but the fact that he threw 11, bro, that's impressive. So I would say that's my biggest surprise. I thought he would have struggled, but he looked comfortable.
What are you looking forward to the most this season? Now that you're a spectator,
I think MVP. I think it's wide open. I think MVP this season is somebody new. It won't be a repeat of like Nico's out, right? He's missing a week. He won't get it. Beaky had a okay average week 1. People can say he didn't have Kevin. I don't care. Last time I played, I didn't have Kevin week 1. I went 3-0, and I played 3 loaded teams. Week 2, I didn't have Eddie Leva. I went 3-0. Like you gotta do what you gotta do. Beaky's our best player, so I think it's gonna be somebody new. Hopefully, like a Jordan, an Adrian. Chris D's never had an MVP. I think he's missing that to be a ballot to get in.
who's your sleeper?
Understand that it's tough on this week because I got hurt and I didn't get to watch a lot. But my sleeper for MVP or for the season?
No, just this season. Like someone like they just keep an eye on these people.
I feel like this could be a team that can get bounced in the first round or win it all is the little Georgie. Georgie, where we met. I like that team.
Vikings.
Yeah, I like the Vikings. But I could also see them getting bounced.
Okay, that's fair.
But I like them. I like them a lot.
Okay, I feel like we got a fair show, fair contribution. Now we move to the final 2 segments, the quick portions of the show, and that's how we stamp the exit. Games of the week. First one on the slate.
I like this.
Giants, Texans. Chris D
First
versus
off,
Baca.
I'm sorry, but that's a horrible game of the week.
Bro, that's tough. That's a 2-1, 3-1, 2. Okay. Bro, that game comes down to Baca, not to Chris D, not to the teams. If Baca makes good throws, I think Baca can win it. Chris D has a good defense, but struggles on offense. I
got
Texans.
Baca 3-2. I got
Yeah,
Baca.
I have Texans 4-2.
Baca 3-2.
I got Giants just for the mere fact that they at least scored more than the Texans did week 1. So I'm going to go
That's
Giants.
Impressive. Niners Oilers. It's an 8 a.m. game. Jordan versus Trunks. Pablito's
Because of the
loud
makeup,
mouth.
Because of
against
the makeup
Jordan's
of the
loud
team,
mouth.
I'm going Niners all the way. 4-2. Marley's known to be late. Nico, we don't even know if he's gonna be here.
Which may be good for them, no? Or I guess no, because he'll have
Open rotation.
they'll have the
But then if Marley's late, then they're going 4 hard. Like because it's 8 a.m., I'm gonna go Niners.
Shit. I gotta go Niners.
Bro, I really like the Niners team.
I don't even curse.
But that offense of Carlos, Pablito, and Morley with Tronquito, I wish I was throwing. Bro, I'm throwing those guys. I'm throwing 61 touchdowns. I threw 60 last time. I threw 60. I'm gonna go Oilers 4-3 on a good game. Even though the Niners are nasty.
I like the Niners, man. I like the Niners, especially because of the makeup of the team.
I like the Niners because they're reliable.
Yeah, I hope the Oilers show up. Obviously, poor Tronquis guys don't show up and got to
I'm
play
a flip
safety.
of a coin. I want the Niners, but I feel like if everyone's there, the Oilers win.
It's a big if.
Vikings Packers, 10:15 a.m. game. Matt Beaky, Cascudo Kevin.
Packers 4-1. I think Peaky
Back.
Time
will
out.
break
Time
those
out.
kids.
Time out. Jonathan is not going to be here.
Oh, that's big. That's his mismatch. That's his biggest mismatch. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll go last then. Let me rethink this.
I still feel like Biggie figures it out. 4-3 Packers. He's got Kevin. They could get stupid.
Bro, I don't think it'll be 4-1, so I'm gonna go 4-2 Packers. Just because Jonathan's not there. But I
Man,
think Peaky can break those guys down.
that's a tough one. I'm gonna go Packers 2-1.
Okay.
Mm.
I feel
Wow.
like this is like the Price is Right $1 bet. And
Give me
then
0.
and then everyone's all sold on the Packers being amazing. Packers Steelers at 11:45. Peaky David.
Bro, this is a 2-1 game. This is terrible.
Yeah,
This
both
is the
teams are
game of the
missing
week you don't
players.
want to
Watch
watch.
paint dry.
Oh my god.
3-2 Packers or 3-2 David. It's one or the other.
Yeah, it might be, bro. I'm going 2-2 tie because David hasn't tied this season, and he's due for it. And Beaky ends up like
Yeah, because
Doing
then they
Piggy
game planning
things.
himself out of a win. Like,
and then they won't give the call to Peaky, and then they give a chance to
yeah.
David, and then they just tied. I could see it.
Um,
You know what? I think this will be my first ever 3-3 tie, and Didi.
I'm going 2-2 tie.
It's like kissing your sister watching these two play.
If she's
Going-
hot, it's a win lose.
I got a tie. I got 3-3 just because
Holy shit, we all pick ties.
Chris Z's missing and Jonathan's missing, so they're both going 5 hard.
Yeah, oh, damn.
Yo, I have a sleeper for
Wait,
MVP.
leave that for your bold prediction.
Okay, all right.
All right.
No,
Last
no, no, no,
segment.
no, wait. Is that a bold or is it a sleeper?
Yeah. Are we
Bold.
bold?
It's got to be bold. It's bold. It's bold.
Bold, it's
Because
bold.
a lot of people won't agree, so it's bold.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, guys, without further ado, bold predictions. John, start with.
All right. I'm gonna give you 2. I'm gonna give you a team and a player. Bold prediction is Packers miss playoffs.
Oh, so
And
you're going season. You're going
Oh,
season.
you're calling
season.
futures.
Oh, it's for the
This
week.
guy-
It's for the
oh,
week.
yeah, it's for the
Okay,
week.
okay,
But this
okay,
guy just
okay.
called the future. That made the show. But whatever, we're keeping it going. You
Yo,
gave us a
Jonathan's missing
future.
week 5 too. That's a
Yeah.
big mismatch. He's out week
Yeah.
5.
That's why he
Kevin
fell
was
to
out
tier
week
6.
1. Yeah. Okay, bold prediction for this week is G is stud of the week.
Okay.
I think he's been in Vinny's ear enough, saying, "Yo, I need the ball every single play. I don't care if we lose."
Okay.
So, and I think he scared him enough. I think G's scary enough
Yeah.
to get that to happen.
All right, guys.
All right, so just one bold for the week.
Yeah, one bowl for him.
That's it. That's it.
He's stud of the week.
Yeah, G stud of the
But the
week.
thing is, like, you're a commission, like you're like an owner, like you get to vote for that, right?
No, that's Andres. Only
Andres
commissioner. Only commissioner. Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Better.
Bold prediction for this week. I'm going to say that somehow, some way, the Jaguars bounce back and they go 2-1, or they play 4 games.
Jaguars. Hold on, give me a second. Jaguars play Ravens up first. Hold on, let me see. So Jaguars schedule.
Yeah, they play 4 games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I got them.
they're
Actually, I got them going
no,
4-0
they play 3
play
games.
four.
They play
play
Ravens,
4.
Patriots, Giants.
and Bengals.
No,
Oh,
that's
no.
on the 27th.
Oh, we got week 3 schedule out.
No,
Yeah, because of the extra games, no?
No, because if okay, so that's the thing. For the way to read it is that if your game is scheduled for the 27th, that means that someone that you were going to play this week is out this week. So that means that they push that happened to the Panthers. We are supposed to play the Chargers. They won't let us play the Chargers this week. We have to wait till week 3 to play them because they won't get Byron back till week 3. So how they had Byron week 1 and they don't have Byron back till week 3. So I assume that's the same thing here happening with the Bengals. How Nico won't be there, they won't get Nico till Nico's back.
Okay, well, regardless, I got them bouncing back going 2-1.
So who do they lose to?
Who
They
do they
beat
lose
they beat
to?
the Ravens. Who do they lose? The Giants or the Patriots?
They beat the Giants.
They
they
lose,
lose to the Giants. Sorry.
they lose to the Giants, so they go 2-1. Okay. Okay. For me, I have the Buccaneers bouncing back 3-0. Devin, don't show up. Trade everybody. We expect better from you. That's a
Yo,
team.
can we drop a little 1 minute segment? I have a question for you guys.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Let's go.
What's the feel on, that there's a new class coming in after the season to Hall of Fame?
Okay.
Who gets in? Just your thoughts? I mean, I get a vote because I'm in, but I would like to hear from two potential.
Who's nominated?
Hasn't come out. The nominations I think won't come out until after.
I think the Hall of Fame panel should have a vote for nominees. So like you guys all suggest maybe one or two.
I think that's how it is. I think we all submit.
And I think that you should also ask the chat to nominate 5 people or 3 people. So then you have the masses. So you have a vote from the masses and you have a vote from the panel, and then you make your finalists. And then from your finalists, then you have your voters, which is your Hall of Famers.
I like that. That's cool.
But like
run about Hitler.
Because like at least you get a vote. You get a vote from Hall of Famers saying this is who I feel should get into the club with me. But there's people on the outside that have a valid argument that weren't, like, for example, like I made the nominees list for the first class, right? But there was people who didn't even make the nominees class that a lot of the group felt the Ernies of the world, the Perras of the world were talked about a lot that they should have been in that nominee list. That's why when we talked about it in DD Live last season, we said that the owners should have been their own class, and then we should have brought in more players in the first one. So to have that,
like you should have gone in as an owner and as a player.
Correct.
Yeah, but I think I would have been the only one, right? Like the only one that would have been an owner player.
Well, I think Andy could have probably been on that list as well.
No, Andy just has two stars, but doesn't have any like stats or any.
Right. I think Andres is the only one of longevity. Could have.
Andy, I think, was the one that people were most upset about. We got a lot of backlash. I don't know if you guys know this. We got a lot of backlash from players. The fact that Andy got in.
Because that 1 star is also like kind of scarred with the whole.
Two. He has two stars.
Yeah, one of those stars was because of the Devin thing.
Yeah, but Devin almost lost it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys maybe would have gone in as an owner, like as an owner group, I think
no one questions that.
No one questions it.
Because
I was against it because I felt like
everyone. Yeah, go.
I just didn't want the first class to be 10 people, like, which is what it would have ended up being if we did 4 owners and 4 players. But
that sets the base though. In the end game, the league from a and we're gonna get, like, we touched about this last season, but let's get to it. Andy brought that social media age to the league. Like, he put the money in where we got the app, you got the exposure, you got the parties. You brought in the quality of the players, the competition, the actual feel for the chat being toxic, for the narrative, for the drama. Andres brought the stability, and CP, they brought the foundation.
CP brought
everyone
got the A on the group project.
Everyone brought something into the group. You guys deserved your spot as owners. You get me? But there was players there that deserved their respect. And then, but that's why I said, like, the way that you fix that going into, you don't let just those guys now pick. You let those guys nominate guys. Maybe they have more nominations, but allow 2 or 3 nominations come from the pool of actual active players, that if the active pool players merit an Ernie and the Hall of Famers don't, or they merit a Perra and the Hall of Famers don't, because maybe the Hall of Famers, merit a Rivas over an Ernie, let everyone have their day, get the final list, and then they'll have the vote.
I like the idea. I like the idea of the. I just want it to be. I was adamant about. It needs to be exclusive. The problem is because if we compare it to the NFL's Hall of Fame,
you don't want
there's a million players, right? We don't want in 3 years there to be 55 Hall of Famers.
No.
And then half of the league is in the Hall of Fame, right? Yeah. So that's why I thought that, okay, first class could be 6, which is what it was. And then from then on, it needs to be less. It needs to be 4.
I think 4 is nice.
Yeah.
So that they get their love. 4 or 5, they get their love. Everyone gets their flowers.
I would
Yeah,
even
in
say
5 years, we have a class of 30. We have a class of 20, 25. We all meet up. It's cool. Like, it's a.
I would even say you should limit it to 5 nominees and 3 people get in to make it even more
I
exclusive.
like that. The least the better. I'm all about.
Then we need jackets or like golden hoodies.
Not fucking flags. Sorry.
The flag's
Golden-
cool to wear, like to play.
Yeah, but
But
golden
we need
hoodies.
something. Yeah,
I'm not
Golden
changing
hoodie.
my
I
flags.
gotta pull up to the draft with some the day that I get it, bro.
that's what I thought we were getting jackets, and then Andres showed me the budget, and I said, "All right, I'll order flags."
No, I'll buy myself. I should have been a partner for a long time.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. It was a great show. Thanks for coming on, John. Hey, listen, and given the circumstances, so much happier on this episode than the last time you were on the episode.
Absolutely. Yo, check this out though. My Cuban brother, I pulled 1 of 1 Chris Olave autographed
Olave.
rookie.
Fire.
So I just started collecting cards. So I'm new. I thought I had a $4,000 Matt McClung since he's a rookie champion. Apparently, it's worth $12, but it's a cool
Damn.
card.
On using DD Live to now sell cards. No, half the
That's
chat.
to
Yo,
plug his
yo,
model
edit
somewhere.
this part out. Edit this part out.
Stritz is gonna start sending DMs now. Well, all right, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. This is the best
was
show in
dope.
the league. You're winningest show. We got all the
Absolutely.
spice, everything nice. Thanks for tuning in. Good luck this week. See you on the other side. Peace.
Oh yeah! It should have been an easy win, but you know I play a little Sxii, and it cost me.